This is Algebra Lesson 1.5, and today we're going to talk about the coordinate plane. So this is basically just graphing points. So hopefully we know that these lines are called axes. Axis, singular, axes, plural. This is the x-axis, and this is the y-axis. We know that the positive values go on the right side on the x-axis, and the negative values go on the left side on the x-axis. The positive values go up on the y-axis, and the negative values go down on the y-axis. The two axes form four quadrants or corners. The first quadrant goes up on the right side. The second quadrant goes up on the left side. The third quadrant down on the left side, and the fourth quadrant down on the right side. Any point plotted in the first quadrant will have a positive number and a positive number. Second quadrant, negative, positive. Third quadrant, negative, negative, and fourth quadrant, positive, negative. So coordinates, or ordered pairs, are always of the form x, comma, y. So just like the x-axis goes side to side, that x-coordinate tells you which way to go, left or right. Positives to the right and negatives to the left. Whatever number's in the second spot of that ordered pair tells you how far to go up or down. And just like the axis, positives up, negatives down. We have one special point that I want to name, and that is the point with coordinates 0, 0. We call that the origin. So with that in mind, we should be able to plot some points, name some locations, and give some coordinates. Letter A, give the coordinates and location or quadrant. Give the coordinates and location, which means give the quadrant or axis of each point. Letter A is right here. That is 4 points to the right and 2 points up. So the coordinates of A are positive 4, comma, positive 2. How far right? How far up? And then the location of that point is quadrant 1. Letter B is right here. So first we talk about how far left or right, and we actually moved 0 points to the left or right to get to letter B, but then 2 points up. So that point is located on the y-axis. Letter C is right here. He is 1, 2, 3 points to the left and 1 point up. 3 left would be negative 3, 1 up would be positive 1, and he is located in quadrant 2. Letter D is right here. That is exactly 1 point left from the origin, so that'll be a negative 1 for the x. And he doesn't go up or down at all, so the y-coordinate is 0, and that point is located on the x-axis. And finally, letter E down here, is 1 point to the right of the origin and 2 points down from the origin. So that'll be a positive 1 for the x-coordinate and a negative 2 for the y-coordinate, and that is in quadrant 4. Now let's try going backwards. Let's take some coordinates and plot them. We're going to plot on the x the first number and the y the second number. We know that we have our positives and our negatives, and our positives and our negatives. So letter M says negative 5, 3. We're going to go 5 units to the left and 3 units up. From the origin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. That is point M. Point A, we're going to go 2.5 points to the right and 5 points down. So from the origin, 1, 2.5 to the right, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 5 down. So I'm adding those tiny little dots just so you can see where I'm counting, but really our goal is just to draw this guy. Letter T, 4, 2 means 4 right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 up. 1, 2 up. Here is where letter T goes. Finally, letter H is negative 4, negative 1. That is 4 left, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 down. Here is coordinate H. That is it for the examples. Good luck on the exercises, and please let me know if you have any questions.